The title of this video, Refresh These Tired Eyes. That's exactly what we're going to try to do in this video today. Perhaps you ate too much popcorn last night. Maybe you drank too much wine. Or if you're old like me, in menopause, the gift that just keeps on taking, maybe you didn't sleep just because. Or maybe with age, you have just lost the vitality around your eyes or in your eyes. And we're going to start with the actual eyeballs first. I've talked about this in many videos. I started using this many years ago when it first came on the market. My eye doctor told me to use this to get that crisp, youthful white look to the eyes. And I have been using it ever since, and that is Lumify. Now, I'm not going to put the actual drop in today because when you wear contact lenses, you should put this in at least 15 minutes before. And that's exactly what I did. I have contacts in so that I can see myself. Because if I take my glasses off, I'm at a loss. Another thing that came with age. So Lumify went in 1 drop each eye. I do have my contacts in. The next thing we are going to do is a brand new product that hits the market today. And I am so excited about this, and many of you will know why. And if you have been watching me for a long time, you know that this product excites me because I am all about masking. Yes, I will say it, I will crown myself. I am a masking queen. I think I am the masking queen of YouTube. Well, I used to be. I don't know what they're doing out there now. But anyway, this is a brand new product and we are going to get started right away. This is a mask for your eyelashes and your eyebrows. You all know, well, maybe not all of you know, I use Revitalash every single night before I go to bed. That's what allows me to have nice, full, long eyelashes. Now, without my mascara, many will say, you don't have long eyelashes. Well, let me tell you something. Every now and then, I have to trim an eyelash that is touching my eyebrow. I look at that and I say, oh my goodness, time to end the party for you. And I have to do a little snip. Yes, they don't all grow that long, but my lashes are 100 times better than they are when I don't use it. Okay, so Revitalash is for me. Today's product though, brand new from Revitalash. So excited about it. Yes, I am. It is the Revitalash Lash Brow Mask. Yes, my friends, a mask for the lashes and the eyebrow. There's a big long list here on everything it does for you, but I just thought we'll go ahead and try it. And I'll tell you how it feels, and I'm going to continue to use it. I do know that you use it 2 times a week. You leave it on for 15 minutes. There is a way to take it off. I'm going to go through all of that with you. The things that many of you will want to know, there are no parabens, no phthalates, no fragrance, no gluten, no soy. It's vegan friendly, cruelty free, safe for contact lens wearers, safe for sensitive eyes, and it is made in the USA. It does have a few ingredients that really help to hydrate and moisturize the lashes and just to help them feel really silky and soft and smooth. And believe it or not, if you were walking around with my eyebrows, these things are burly and they are wiry. They do their own thing every now and then, and I have to really tame them. Okay, so we are going to get started with this. Again, it is the Lash and Brow Mask from Revitalash. Comes in a tube like this. On one end, there is a comb, which we will use when we are removing the mask. And then it simply twists like this, and there is a spoolie, and the mask is all on there. So you start with clean, dry lashes and brows. I'm going to just lower myself slightly so that I can see in the mirror straight ahead. And I'm just going to comb this mask through my brows, and I'm just going to really work it in. And I have some unruly brows. I have to trim them. I don't pluck or tweeze anymore because there's nothing left after I was a young girl into the shaving and the plucking and the tweezing, trying to make myself twiggy. We've all been there. All right, so I'm just going to make sure that I get this mask all over. Now I put it in. Gonna do the same thing on the other brow, really working it in to get that mask all over the hairs close to the root. This serves the same purpose as a hair mask, your face mask. It's full of nutrients for the lashes and brows. and it's going to soften and keep them really nice. Because sometimes your eyebrows, they can get brittle as well. And if they're misused, this would be excellent if you are someone who went and had lash extensions put on and now you've taken them off and your lashes are in rough shape. This will be a really nice addition to getting healthy lashes again. And you can see what it looks like on. It looks like it's pale blue in color. And I'm going right to the root and just working it into the lashes. I'm really trying to get a good coat on there so we can see how it removes and then how my lashes feel. My lashes aren't too bad. I wouldn't say they're brittle. I think because I do use the Lash serum from Revitalash, it does condition them. But you know, there's not a mask that I have met that I have not wanted to try or loved. So here I am, and we're just gonna, and again, you do this 2 times a week, and it's very easy to apply. Spoolie's nice, it's not irritating. I'm getting it, I can feel it, it's right on my tight line. So that is what it looks like. Let me back up and then I'll come closer so you can see. I've just coated my lashes. Now this will stay on for 15 minutes. So let me just tell you what it says. It says that it's a solution for dry, brittle lashes and brows, dull, lackluster lashes and brows, damaged lashes and brows. So I have 2 out of the 3. I don't have damaged brows because I've never had individual lash extensions put on or anything like that. It's funny, I'm just not somebody that ventures into any of that. The only thing I actually would do is I would put false nails on again. I had them years and years and years ago, but menopause is really rough on those too. So if somebody comes out with a fingernail mask, I want to know about it, okay? Okay. So I am going to let this dry down for the 15 minutes and then I will be back to remove it and we'll just talk about it a little bit and then we're going to move on to refreshing these eyes. So we have a few minutes before the lash and brow mask come off from Revitalash. So I'm going to be using 3 products that are in a bundle for the holidays. And we kind of came up with this because I've been using these products for a while and I really think that they've helped to address especially the darkness underneath my eyes. I look for products that have ingredients in them that work for fine lines, puffiness, and dark circles. So I'm always looking for peptides, I'm looking for niacinamide, and I'm looking for caffeine in my eye care products. So the products that I'm going to be sharing with you today have all of those ingredients, and I really do think they're important. Now, one is a mask. The other is a serum, and then finally I use an eye cream. I do have a couple of other products here. If you cannot find an eye care product in your budget, I'm going to show you how to get caffeine in 2 other products. So I wanted to share those with you as well. But the bundle that I'm going to be sharing with you, there's 2 sizes of it, a small and a large. It will give you the opportunity to try all of these products. It is deeply discounted, so you cannot use my code Tammy20 on these. So in the bundle, today I'm going to be using the Exquisite Eye Mask, which I'll talk a little bit more about. And also I'm going to incorporate the NeoGenesis Eye Serum and finally finish up with my eye cream from Sanitas. Now, I do have 2 caffeine products that you can find at Ulta. This one was very inexpensive, and this is the Hello Good Stuff Deep Puff Eye Serum. It has caffeine in it. Now this one here you cannot overuse, or you will have a problem if you apply an eye cream or even your concealer. It will roll off. So this one you have to have a very light hand. And the other one I have gone through several bottles of is from The Ordinary, and it is their caffeine solution. And I like to put it on and then use my little tool that vibrates, that is in my Amazon store, and you just run it over and you kind of do a lymphatic drainage with those, and you just kind of run it and run right down your neck. Do the complete movement because it does make a difference. Just don't go like this. Do the complete movement out to the side, into the sides of the neck. you're supposed to go towards the heart for the lymphatic drainage. Okay, so those are some products, but the bundle is the 3 main ingredients. Okay, so now it has been 15 minutes, and I will say this feels like mascara on my eyes now, and on the brows as well. It just feels like I put something to hold them down. So I have my magic eraser here with some warm water, and it says to just hold this on to soften the product. So we're going to do that. And I'm just gonna leave it there. My water kind of cooled down while I was yakking, but I'm just going to lightly brush on the lashes to pull that mask off. Now I'm going very gently, my friends. I'm not tugging, pulling anything. I'm just allowing the product to soften, and then I'm just guiding it down off the lashes, and then we'll just touch up underneath the eyes. And then I will do the same thing on the brow. Just hold it for a minute, and then we're just going to wipe off. These are very, very soft. Hold it on the brows for a second and wipe it off. So now to make sure that I have it all off, there's this nice little wand here. I'm actually gonna dip it in the water, and I'm just going to comb through my lashes to make sure that I remove all of the mask. And I'm going to do this gently. Look at those brows, they're wild, aren't they? Do the same thing. You can see this is actually removing a little bit more of the mask. There's a little piece of the mask. And I'll just go back and forth a little bit, very gently. And I'm gonna do the same thing for my lashes just to make sure that it's combed through. And you just wanna do this gently. And it is taking some off. It's because it's going, I'm dipping it into a bowl of water. And it is definitely taking more off the lashes. Make sure I got it all. And I'm just gonna go in one more time with the wet cloth and hold it. Okay, I'm sure they don't look any different, but they do feel very soft. And for me, you don't need to twist my arm when it comes to a mask. So that is the Lash and Brow Mask from Revitalash, available today on Freeze Co Beauty. And Jess, for this, you can use my Tammy20 to get 20% off. So I am going to continue to use that, and you will see an empty tube down the road eventually, because I'm not going to stop my empties. So many of you love them. All right, so now we are going to move on to a mask. The mask that I'm going to use is from Exquisite. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret about this mask. Inside of here is a ton of serum, ton. Now this is a biocellulose mask, so you have to handle these with care. But there is so much solution in there, and I know the company's gonna cringe when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's so much solution in here that if you take this off of these 2 sheets that it's locked inside, the biocellulose mask is in there. You do this gently and you hang on to these 2 pieces of paper. When you take it off, I'll show you how to do it. You can fold this back up, put it back in the solution, as long as you're going to be using it on yourself again. Don't share this with anybody. Close that container up and put it in the refrigerator and use the mask again tomorrow. You can get 2 uses out of these. I know, she's cringing, but hey, it's true. So open it up gently, okay? There'll be a piece of paper that you can take off. So I find it best to leave the paper on and go ahead and apply the biocellulose side down, get the mask in place, and I like that it comes up over the 11s here, and get it right up underneath your eyes, comes all the way around the crow's feet, really nice. And then it might take you a second to separate the biocellulose from this piece of paper. Now handle this paper gently if you want to reuse. Okay, so now lay this down flat and just let it stay there until we're done. So I'm going to massage just lightly, get it in place, and then we'll leave this mask on for 15 minutes. And then we will move on to the next step. I try to get the mask up as close to the lash line as I can because my puffiness starts right underneath my eyes, and I really try to address the crow's feet on the side. Again, this has some caffeine in it, and niacinamide. Niacinamide's an antioxidant. We like antioxidants, we like peptides, we like caffeine, we like vitamin C, we like a lot of different ingredients, but I'm telling you, for my eyes, caffeine has become a must-have in my products, and niacinamides are showing up more and more in eye care products. Okay, so that is what the mask looks like on, and because it is biocellulose, it will stay in place, it adheres. You just have to make sure that you have it laying flat on your skin. So if you have a big gap, it might slide off, but just move it until it's really secured to the skin, and we are good to go. So 15 minutes and I'll be back. I thought I'd come back and announce the winner of the Truth Treatment System LED mask. This is the new upgraded. It looks the same as the old, but the difference is that was red light. This is near infrared. So it's going to penetrate a little bit deeper, and it's going to help to build collagen, and that's what it's all about, my friends. And the winner of this is Crystal Piper. I allowed Christine to pick the winner from the names, and she picked Crystal Piper. So what I need you to do is privately email me, I'll put all this information below for you, and your name, address, telephone number, and do not forget the zip code, my friends, okay? I know some of you get so excited that you forget to give me all the information. You have 48 hours from the time this video posts to claim your LED mask. Congratulations. Of course, Christine and I wish we were Oprah Winfrey and that we could just give all of you one, but I think it was really nice of Christine to help me celebrate 200,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Crystal, and thank you to all of you who left wonderful, kind comments below. I love you all, my friends. I truly do. Okay, so Crystal, get on it, baby. Get on it. I also wanted to mention that I do believe that the use of this mask has really helped to brighten my under eyes as well. It's been a combination of dedication and really good active ingredients, my friends, because my eyes were taking a turn for the worse. Kind of like the menopause belly. Only this one you can't hide, it's right there. So I just have a few more minutes on this and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. It's been 15 minutes. This mask is very cooling. It's very comfortable on. It does not slip and slide at all. You can read with it on. You could, you know, go and do a load of laundry, or you can just relax. You can do anything you want. And 15 minutes, you're worth that 15 minutes, my friends, okay? So now, if you want to reuse this mask, okay, shh, don't share this with the creator, okay? We're gonna take the paper one first, okay? And you're gonna turn this so it meets with the mask shape, okay? So up and underneath, and you wanna just cover the eye mask with it, and then just press it down. Same thing on the other side, and you wanna press it down. If you don't do this, you're not gonna get this mask on. So we're gonna put it on. Now you want to lift the biocellulose mask off very gently, and just fold that nose part right back up. Be very careful so you don't tear it, and then just lay it down and take this piece over it, all right? And the groove you want to lay down in the same groove that you laid the first paper down by the fold. You don't want to try to lay it down like this, because then that's not going to work. Make sure the fold, so this, I have it this way. Put this right over that. Cover the back of the cellulose mask. And we are just going to lift it up now and put it in place. Beautiful, like brand new. Fold it in half. And there is the mask back. And I'm just going to fold it in half again, very gently, my friends. And I'm telling you, there's so much solution in here, it would be a waste not to do this. So I'm going to go ahead, drop it back in there, make sure that it's all the way down. Don't disturb the papers, just give it a tap, and then you're gonna fold that closed tightly. And then I just give it a little swish so all that serum soaks back in. and then put it in a baggie and put it in your refrigerator. And tomorrow you can do this mask again. Okay? 2 for 1. All right, so now if you had just taken it off and were playing around, you might have to massage a little bit of the serum in. I think it really makes a huge difference, just the mask alone. I do. I think my eyes look refreshed. They're white again because of the Lumify. The lashes are just, they're so silky smooth and shiny. You have to admit it. You can see it, right? And then I have gone ahead and I've really deeply treated the eye bags. So now I'm going to go in with my NeoGenesis Eye Serum. This will brighten and tighten. Now this does have growth factors in it. I wrote this down. The growth factors that are used in here are FDA regulated tissue banks of adult stem cells. So this formula, it's just fabulous. It really, I think, is the reason my dark circles have really gone away. They're not totally gone. I still have some darkness right here, but they are 100% with this. Now this does look like a syringe. It has a little top on it. And you don't even need a full pump of this, okay? You just need a small amount of this. I don't even do a quarter of a pump. I mean, you don't need to overuse this. And then I'm just going to touch together. That's the consistency of it, although it does not go on sticky or gummy. And I'm going to go ahead and just pat this all the way. And I'm going to go up underneath my lash line with this. And I am just going to keep tapping this in. Then I go up and around inner eye. I try to cover all of the darkness, and I have darkness on the top. And then I'll just do a light sweep. This is oncology approved. And just keep tapping. It has a ton of antioxidants in it. Again, the growth factors. I love it. I use the face serum too, the recovery. Absolutely love it. So in the bundle is the eye mask and the small tube of this. This comes in 3 sizes. So there's a small one. Now the next step, I would say, if you wanted to add more caffeine, and sometimes I have to be honest, I have that bowl of popcorn that I do not share, okay? And it is a, what is his name? Clampett, Jethro Clampett bowl. It's huge, and I eat the whole thing myself. I don't share it. So sometimes I need a little extra boost of caffeine. Now I'm gonna show you the amount that I would use on this eye of this tube. If you use much more than this, you're gonna have a problem. And I just go ahead and put that on the extra puffy parts. And that is it. I don't use a lot of this one. This one here, I've never had any problem with the amount that I put on. Sometimes I'll put this on cotton pads and just lay it on my puffies. And I'm telling you, sometimes they're so bad. I am a salt freak. More than sugar, I am a salt freak. I'm the type of person salts my food before I taste it. Here, I'm just going to take a drop. And I'm going to take 1 drop out. So I have 1 tiny little drop of it, and I'm going to massage that on the puffy areas. Now I would give this a minute to soak in on its own. Now this is where I would come in with this, especially with the Ordinary, because it has a lot more slip. It has more slip than this one, because if you use too much of this one, then you have a problem, but you have the right amount of slip. So this one here is not a candidate for this because there's too much pulling on it, where this one, and this tool has a light vibration. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. It's just light. You're just going to go over the eye, and it just glides lightly over, coming out to the temple, around the jaw, and down through the neck. And then you're just going to repeat that until there's no more slip, and you're not wiping this off with this tool. It's not carrying, you can see none of it's traveling down. So 3 or 4 times is plenty. You can lay on an area a little bit longer and go slower. as long as you have some slip. So that's about as much as I can go. Right now, you can see it starts to pull a little. So as long as you have a good amount of slip, you can keep going. But once the slip is gone, don't do this anymore. If you want to do it more, put a heavy cream on or an oil and go for it. That'll help you. Ice cubes too. I have the ice balls. Those are great for puffiness if you in a pinch where you need to really get yourself in good shape fast. So now I'm going in with my eye cream, and this is the Sanitas PeptiDerm. I use the PeptiDerm lip and I love it. I use the PeptiDerm day cream and I love it. So I thought, why not try the eye? I think this is my second tube of this and I really do like it. This is an ultra eye repair. I am a person who believes in eye creams. I know some people don't. That's their choice. You know, I like an eye cream. I take a very small amount of it. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and pat this in. Now, this is loaded with peptides. It has a volumizing peptide blend and a firming peptide blend. It's a very lightweight, but yet very effective eye cream. And that is what I do to revive my eyes. Now again, if you have other products that have caffeine, niacinamides, active ingredients in them, peptides, then you go right ahead and follow along. So just to finish up, all of the products that I chose had caffeine, peptides, niacinamide. They worked for fine lines, dark circles, and puffiness, and tightening the skin up. All right, my friends, let me know what you do to refresh your tired eyes. That is it for today's video. Don't forget, there will be a bundle, 2 bundles available with these products, deeply discounted for you. And Frisco Beauty is also filling her website with her holiday gift sets, and the holiday gift sets you can use, or anything you buy individually outside of the Exquisite line, you can use my code Tammy20 on. And don't forget, she is a small business. If you can, support your small businesses this year. Okay, they need us more than ever. Yes, they do. All right, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an Ageless Beauty, so hit that subscribe button. Right next to it is the bell that notifies you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, you go out in the world and you be oh so lovable. I love you all. Bisous.